short, so
Sure.
you got a lot of good tape, man.
I appreciate it.
You really do.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so we're here with Malik Jefferson from Texas. He's getting ready for his NFL Combine visit here pretty soon, right? And we're here at APEC Performance Center, and he's getting better every day. We're just going to talk to him about this process that he's going through, and what his thoughts are going into the Combine that he needs to. What are some things that you think that you might need to work on the most out here?
Just showing, my flexibility and how I can move has been one thing that I've been focusing on, and just being more flexible and showing how versatile I would be when I get there on the football field. Showing how good I am as a DB and as a linebacker. Just showing how fluent I am as a player, just in general. And I think that's one of the main things I'm focusing on.
Okay. So a lot of people will always, whenever you're looking at scouting, it always turns to, at some point it's, okay, this guy's great, and then everybody starts picking everything apart. So
Correct.
It's always looking for the negative. What's your thoughts on a lot of people pointing to, he regressed and he did this and this, whenever you look at your actual film and your stats and they've improved. So it's like, and your defense improved. That's one thing that really takes me back, and I've talked with Kuna about that too, is, first 2 years I thought the defense, obviously you could have improved. And then last year you really did improve. So yes, everybody improved, which means that maybe your film didn't show as shine as it did before, because you're not having to dominate like everybody else did.
Exactly, and I think last year the scheme was a little bit for other people in the defense. I wasn't getting much shine as a freshman year. Nobody knew me freshman year, so I was just out there playing and having fun. Sophomore year, people started to figure me out, started playing against me. That's when I had a tough time, because I really had to learn the fundamentals of playing inside backer.
Yeah.
I had a tough time doing that. This year, defense was really wasn't supposed to be at the beginning of the year. It was for me. And then when I moved to the MAC position, I was at the rover, the weak side. And when I went to the Mike position, it was supposed to be a lot tougher. But coaches schemed really well and made sure that his best players were always around the ball. We actually had Deshaun Elliott as our free hitter and our free safety in the back. He had free range to do whatever he wanted to. That's the type of things we created up front with Puna. He'd take on 2 or 3 blocks. It was easy for us to see gaps. So our coach worked with, what he saw in the field and his talent. And that's what made us so successful this year. We were able to tell each other where the ball was going. The game was so much faster, easier for us. We slowed it down on our own because of the scheme and the things we did.
So from someone that went from edge to inside, what do you just feel like you play best at? What's the number one position we think we want to go for?
Honestly, at this point, I think I can go anywhere. Wherever a team needs me, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for me, is just knowing that I have those 2 switches in the back of my head. Wherever they need me, I'll be. And, and that's why I'm trying to work on my flexibility and show my versatility inside and outside, if that's a role I need to play.
So my comp for you is this, and let's just see where you think about it, is people label this guy an athletic player, but I thought he was very athletic. He just didn't run well. But a more athletic Brandon Spikes. And I'll tell you why. Because you have that innate ability just like he did, where you time snaps really well, for one. And I'm sure you work on that. It's something you have to really work on. Where you're coming forward and you're gone. You're past the guard before you can even make a move, because you're anticipating snaps. And Brandon was elite at that as well. So where's some guys that you look at in the NFL that you think, yeah, you know what, I play like that?
Not necessarily play like, but try to play like. I look at my 2 guys from Texas, Jordan Hicks and Derek Johnson.
Yep.
They're very good inside backers, been very solid. They both had injuries, but they both played very solid. When I look at the outside aspect, I looked at like Khalil Mack role or a Von Miller role,
Sure.
and how they use those guys and how they changed the game basically, and how much pressure those guys put on the offenses, and it's impressive.
So what's the thoughts on, because you're in a position where, the truth is, your combine is going to determine millions of dollars, right? I mean, that's just the truth. The truth is, it could vault you sky high, okay, if you run well, because everybody loves all your athleticism and they think it's going to be great. So what's the thoughts on being prepared for that before you get there, and being prepared mentally for all these questions coaches are going to ask you, and all these crazy things scouts are going to say about you? What's your thought process on that before we get there?
I mean, I've heard it all. My father's my worst critic, and he's telling me every day never told me after the game how good I played. So, it's not gonna hurt my feelings when somebody has something critical to say about me. I'm just gonna take it with a grain of salt and answer the question, because I feel like sometimes you got to be truthful too, and I feel like this is something that a lot of people are going to want to know how I'm going to react. And I'm gonna be the same person I've always been because I've been taught that way, and what my dad is teaching has made me a lot stronger as a young man. And so just being ready as far as prepared for the combine, just going out there and just showing how athletic I am and how fast I am, and then just proving to them how smart I am on the board and how good I am as a person.
So one more question, talking about competition. You played against a really wealth of really good players in the Big 12.
Yes.
Give me because we focus really on the running back position as far as doing the analytics. Give me the best running back you faced in your college career. There's a lot of them, including your teammates.
I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with all the running backs from OU.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go all and Anderson and the freshman kid, Sermon.
It's amazing what they can put out.
Exactly. I was like, wow, these guys are gonna struggle next year without P. Ryan and Mixon, but they did well.
I had a scheme question. So you went from the 3-5 with Strong, and then you went to the 3-4 after that.
It was almost a 3-3-5 as well too last year. Well,
Yeah.
it was kind of a 4-2-5.
Okay. So it's like a multiple front kind of.
Yeah. So our outside backer was a stand-up end/linebacker.
Okay.
So both years really 4-2-5, but this year we took the outside guy and ran a 3-2-6.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the
So
end of the year.
changing into a hybrid scheme like that, how did you have to change how you saw the field?
So I basically got to know where my help was and know where my fits were, because the problem was, if you get D-line gets pushed or they outnumber us in the box, that's when you have to play big boy ball, and it's a lot harder sometimes because it comes at you faster because they climb over you faster. But you just have to know what gap you were, where your help was, especially Deshaun, because Deshaun was a free roamer, but Deshaun would always be on my outside if I was playing to the field strong side. So I would know that, so I would know where I can leverage a guy outside and then beat him inside.
Just a lot of awareness at all times. Yeah.
Good. Thank you for your time.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.